but 500 plus people don't hallucinate the same thing. 500
Well,
plus people were eyewitnesses.
They could if the eyewitnesses didn't write it down. The recounting is people who weren't even there, who wrote the stories.
Well, if you look at the book of Luke, in the very first chapter in the book of Luke, he says, I wrote this down. He said, I took my time to go and basically, and I'm paraphrasing, saying in our language. He said, I took my time to basically chase down these eyewitnesses and get their report, and I'm putting it together for you guys. I'm putting it together for you so that you may believe. His whole purpose was to chase down these people who said they saw this, write their accounts, and say, this is what happened. This is the truth. And the person he was writing it to, his name was Theophilus. And when you break Theophilus down, I believe it means lover of God. So the debate is whether Theophilus was actually a person or whether Luke was actually writing that to those who would come to believe through reading his work. But one way or the other, he took the accounts of eyewitnesses. And
how many years later? Was it like 40 years later?
I'm not sure exactly how many years later it was. That's a good question, and I should have.
I believe it was a few decades. It was quite a few decades between when the Gospels actually started to be written, from the eyewitness accounts to when the Gospel started to be written. It was quite a few decades. And if we know scientifically how memory works, there are memories that I get incorrect to this day that I could have sworn have happened to me, and I'll have a family member like, no, that didn't happen like that. Especially from when I was a child or even as a young adult. But yeah, that's my main issue with it. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, like I said, I get you, but okay, like what year is it now? It's 2022. Do you remember where you were on 9/11?
Yeah, I do. I was in my 7th or 8th grade class. We watched it on the TV in the classroom.
Right. So my point there is,
do I remember if my mom came and picked me up though? I don't remember that part. That part I don't remember.
That part may not be significant, but the significant part you will remember. Like we could live until we're 102 and we will never forget 9/11 because it was a significant thing happening. Unless you get dementia. Okay. So okay.